Well, good morning, guys. Day 2. It was a crazy night last night. We weren't expecting it, but there was a heck of a thunderstorm that came through. And it rained like a banshee, and it was loud, and it was thundering and lightning and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it was a pretty wild night. So. Everything all stayed dry. I mean, we're in good shape. And now the wind has picked up, so today it looks like we got a pretty steady breeze, a steady wind today. So that'll be good. That'll keep the bugs down. So, but anyways, yeah, day 2. Good morning. Pretty much packed up here. You can kind of see where my tent was, because it's the only dry spot in the area from the storm we had last night. That was quite the storm. And Dave's doing his tree yoga right here. Hi, folks. Well, we're about ready to hit the trail, so we just gotta get loaded up here. One more walk around as far as the camp here. Make sure we got everything all the way it was as we left it. We want to leave no trace. So yeah, just got to hit the road. Guys, we've made it back to the Junction. So we just came from up there. which was Fisk's Landing, and we're going to head up there, which is north toward the Pole Bridge. Well, guys, we're at another junction. Yeah, Swansons. Yeah. So anyways, you can go that way to go up north toward the Dune area, up on top there, or we can head to the east, to the west side of the island, which is what we're going to do, and that is this way. Yeah, so this is the old storm camp area, and there's a lot of old trucks and stuff that have been left here since the logging days, and this is it right here. If we weren't careful, we would have walked right past it. It's kind of tucked up off of the trail a little bit, so if you do come onto the island and you want to see this, make sure you keep an eye out. But yeah, all these old vehicles left over from the logging days. All these old trucks, yep. Michigan's Industrial Hardwood Company, manufacturers of piling ties hardwood. Detroit, Michigan. That's where the company was based out of. Here's an old bed of a truck. It's kind of cool. Right there. That's an old Dodge on the tailgate. And right here's another one. This was, looked to be S.M. Smith. Fenville? No. Franken something? Michigan. No, it's somethingville. It's almost a Fenmillville, but I don't think it is. Yeah, and another old hulk of a cab. The old dashboard sitting down in there. Kind of cool. Another front end. Yeah, all these old trucks. There's an old flywheel from a sawmill. That one there looks like it had a tree or two fall on top of it. Dearborn, Michigan. Old stovepipe. There's a door. There's a grill. An old roller bed. Right there. Yeah, all these pieces and parts of machinery just scattered all over the place. A couple old fenders. An old tractor tire. This is pretty cool. This is really cool. Back in the day, when this lumber camp was thriving, there must have been quite a few people here. Yeah, we got another old, that's a big truck there. And we got a panel van, it looks like, right up here. Yeah, that's a big old truck there. Look at that. That tree is growing right through. Look at this. Whatever that is, look at that tree. That's pretty wild. The tree is going right through that, whatever type of machinery that is right there. Got a nice big old truck here. This one's even got the seats in it yet. Not that there's any seats left. Fender, front wheel. wonder if there's an engine in here. Oh yeah, the old motor is still in here too.
Big old flathead?
Oh yeah, big old flathead. 6-cylinder. Big old flathead. I'm gonna have you email me those pictures. They do that one horizontal?
Yes.
This is a cool old truck here though. Pretty neat. There you go. Sit in the driver's seat, Dave.
No, thank you, Greg.
Why not? This is a big old truck here. Ah, there you go. And right here we got an old panel truck. That one there, the motor's missing out of. Shifter's there. Yeah, inside the old panel truck. That's pretty neat. We got some leather somethings hanging in these trees here.
Horses.
Horses?
Yeah, right here, the hitch. Oh, it's right here, Greg.
Oh, you got the... Oh, I thought that was the shifter for the truck.
No. No, this is part of a...
Oh, part of a harness. Sure.
Yeah.
That's part of a harness right there. Yeah, and that is the harness right there. Now you could actually camp in this one. If you needed a shelter for a night.
Like last night?
Yeah. I don't know how dry you would have stayed, but definitely dry here. That's pretty neat. This is kind of a cool piece of history right here. Little chicken of the woods fungus. Okay, we are at the Davenport Camps right now. And it's kind of neat. They got kind of all this steel from the old logging days that people have collected and just kind of put it down and around here. We have an old jack right there too. Really kind of neat. It's kind of almost like a museum on the trail. Oh, I just added to the museum here. Old bucket with a lid. Yeah. And if you look, you can kind of see on either side here, it tapers off. That's mainly because this is an old railroad grade. And I'll use Dave as kind of a guide. I'm gonna go down off to the side here. But yeah, this was a narrow gauge railroad that they used for hauling the logs and stuff out. I'm sure it was steam powered, but maybe in the 40s it may have been diesel powered.
Yeah, probably.
But you can kind of see where you got the level ground here, then it's ramped up, kind of up toward Dave, and Dave's on the top of the grade there. So yeah, it's an old railroad grade, which is kind of fun. And it is definitely on an incline, but it's a gradual incline, which means it won't be super hard for us to hike it. So yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, we still got some elevation to go yet. We're about 3/4 of the way up to the high point. I'll probably break for a little bit of lunch after that, and then continue on to our final destination. Okay guys, if we wanted to, there's 3 great big sinkholes up off that direction, and that's where you would go. You'd head that way. That's where the trail goes. You really don't see it much, but the guide to let you know where to go is actually right here. There's these 2 big rocks, but we're not going to take that trek today. We're just going to keep heading up and get to Crescent Village or Crescent City or whatever that is up there. Okay, we have made it to the high point on the island, and we're going to sit down here and take a break and have a little lunch. So head back on trail again. So it's pretty much downhill all the way from here. Big old green tunnel, that's what this is. Yeah, that's kind of cool. We got a railroad rail right here. That goes up. Part of the old narrow gauge railroad. That's pretty neat. A lot of history on this island, at least from the lumberjack days. Anyways. But yeah, it's been an awesome hike so far. Can't ask for a better day today. Sun is out. Trail's in good condition. A little bit of elevation change, but that's actually good for us, whether we want to believe it or not. But anyways, yeah, it's a great day. Oh, he was jumping at me.
I feel you.
He's beautiful. Okay, go on your business there. Yeah, we're starting to see some nature. Little critters. You have a cool find. Have no guarantees that's what this is, but from my experience of seeing trees that are like this, that usually means they are an Indian trail marker. So they would cut the trees off, and when the forks would go off, they would lean them off one direction, cut them off, and make them go up on an angle. So in other words, there would have been a trail going that way, and right here would have been a trail going that way, which we are basically on a trail. So could very well be. Don't hold me to that, but that's what I've seen. That's what I've always been told. Those types of tree formations are trail markers. We just made it to the junction. We came from down there, where Dave is at, and we're gonna go off up this trail right here to the old town site of Crescent Village, which was an old logging town back in the day. It had a population of about 300 people. They actually had a hotel, a general store, a sawmill, and a bar, of course. So, but population at the max was right around 300 people. So we're gonna go visit that. And the cool thing about it, you can't see it from the water here, but I did look on Google Earth. And there used to be, being that this was a logging town, there used to be a big old dock called the Crescent Dock, which went out, and that's where all the big ships would come in to take the lumber and the trees that were cut down and haul them off to be processed. So the remains of the dock are all still there yet, but they're underwater. So, but it's kind of cool just to see that this was a town at one time. So yeah, former site of Crescent. So we're gonna go check it out. Up for night 2. I'm right here. We're on top of a dune here, and David, he's parked his little tent right there. And the cool thing about it is we have this view from over here. I'm not sure if you can really see it because of the trees, but that's Lake Michigan right there. We can hear the waves crashing on the shore. Got a nice little spot that we can relax in for the night. So yeah, this will make for a good spot, I think. Put the rest of my stuff in there. Well, hey guys, we just had a nice little snooze. So camp is all set up. We got to fill up our water bottles, so we're gonna head down to Lake Michigan, wade in, and fill up some water bottles.
It's 48 degrees.
Is that what the water temperature is? 40? Okay guys, water filtering 101. I have my dirty water bag, which I put all my dirty water in, and then I have a filter. And this is the Catadine filter that I use on here. And basically all you do is just fill it full of water down at the lake or any other type of a decent water source. You don't want to take water out of like a swampy water. I mean, that's got more than just dirt and stuff in there. You really want to just kind of stick with like streams, big lakes or something like that, where you got, you know, it's not water that's stagnant, because you don't want to filter stagnant water. These will actually clean them, but trust me from experience, I actually did filter out of swampy water, and yeah, I didn't die from it, but it tasted awful. So you couldn't get the taste out of it. It tasted like swamp water. But nonetheless, you just take your dirty water bag and your filter, and it's very important that you do not expose this to any of the water. So when you're filling it up from whatever stream, you want to make sure that it's covered. So you don't want to take any of the contaminants that way. And then just put it into the bottle, kind of hold the bottle and squeeze, and that's really all you have to do. And then, as you can see, it's filling up. You just let it go, and it kind of filters out the water. So there you go. Taught you how to filter water. And I'll tell you what, Lake Michigan water is awesome filtered, trust me. But Lake Superior water, that is the best. Okay, we're going to go for a hike and go up to Swansons Barn, I believe is what it is.
Swansons Farm?
Swansons Barn or Swansons, something like that.
Some Swedish guy.
Some Swedish guy. There you go. So we got to hike back to the main trail. We're going to go down south just a little ways, not that far, and just check out that barn. Yeah, it is definitely some sort of a tower, isn't it? Yeah. Yep, sure enough, that's exactly what it was. We're going to check out Swansons,
Oh, there's a sign there.
which is a farm that used to be here. So we're going to check that out. Yeah. And I think this was probably, from what it looks like, might have been, that definitely was probably a windmill there, because that looks like it's a pump for a windmill right here. So this is probably a pump shed. So yeah, and they got a trough for feeding the cattle right there, so they would pump the water from the windmill into the trough right there. Yeah, we're coming up to the actual barn, and it is a big barn. Holy cow, this barn is huge. The Swansons Barn. It is enormous. Wow, that's a big barn. Yeah, the hay mounts up there. That almost does look like it's not hand-hewn beams, but it's definitely dimensional This is all hand hewn here though. Wow, yeah, you got the big old barn beams going across there. That's basically an old tree that goes across there. They just notched it out to put the supports in there. Old stables. I don't know. Definitely was a big old barn. Stanchions.
Milking stanchions.
Yep. Those are all milking stanchions.
How in the world would be off a hay wagon or something?
Oh yeah. Sure enough. That's an old wood frame.
Yeah.
I like that fieldstone half wall
Oh man.
that they put in there, and then they built the barn on top of that. Well, hey guys, we just finished dinner. I had chicken noodle by Mountain House. It was really, really good. So, anyways, it's 8:30, so we're just gonna sit around and kind of hang out for a little while and then hit the hay. So, anyways, this is Greg with the G. Bacher Adventure Chronicles, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.